All right, you guys, I'm here. Stormy Wellington.
For the second time.
Stormy Wellington's beautiful home. I'm sharing this beautiful day with her. Today was her baby shower for Prince Daryl. So congratulations to you, Miss Stormy Wellington. And I'm doing this interview with you today because I have quite a few followers in Charlotte, North Carolina that has been tapping into some of your YouTube videos. They're inspired by some of the videos that you've been doing. They see you, but they think that you've always had it this good. And without me trying to go into details about where you've been, I wanted you to tell them for yourself where you've been, where you're at now, and where you're going.
Awesome. Well, first of all, I want to say I'm excited to be here with you, Ayana. Many people don't know this, but she's actually my niece and my biological niece, right?
Yep.
Her mother happens to be my sister. And yes, today was an amazing day for me. Today I celebrated my son-to-be. He's soon to come, his baby shower. And so we were surrounded by beautiful people, friends, and I appreciate everyone that showed up today. But in terms of me, many people do think that life has always been great. And I must tell you that, one saying that I always go by is that how you start is not how you have to finish. And I can say that from the heart because I am someone that honestly, guys, I wouldn't even want my worst enemy to walk in my shoes. Sometimes when I reflect on where I've come from and what I've been through, I don't even know how I made it. But I always believe that it's because of the grace of God and the strength that He has given me and me watching my mother. For you guys that don't know this, I grew up being able to watch two worlds, kind of like the rich dad, poor dad. But I say work, father, hustle, mother. My father right now, he's still living. He works for transit in New York, makes, I don't know, maybe $60,000, $70,000 a year. And he works very hard, and he lives a very modest lifestyle, loves his job. And I decided, guys, as a young girl, I didn't want that lifestyle. I didn't want the 9 to 5. I didn't want the benefits. I didn't want the boss telling me what time to come to work. And I didn't want that. But then I also watched my mother, who had money, had freedom, but she was a hustler. Guys, my mom was one of the most notorious drug dealers that you could ever meet as a female. And so I watched my mom run the streets, dominate even grown men. And even though she had a lot of freedom and a lot of money, her lifestyle was very dangerous. And I also noticed that it wasn't long term. And so as I watched my mom and my dad growing up, and for those of you that don't know this, my mom also was in and out of jail a lot. And so I found myself in foster care. Like many of you ladies probably watching this video, I've been molested too, okay? I started dancing at a very young age because I had my first child when I was actually 15, my second child at 19. And I basically did what I had to do. And so from drug dealing, from stripping, from credit card scamming, to being molested, from being abused, being abandoned, being left, didn't even have, any idea what was next for me. But I always had this burning desire. Guys, ever since I was, actually I opened up my first boutique when I was 18, bought my first home at 18. But I started selling jewelry and clothes and purses and all kind of stuff, guys, at the age of about 15 years old. And I started to realize at that point that there was so much more in store for me. I had this burning desire to win. I didn't want to struggle like I've seen people, friends and family members struggle. I didn't want to hustle like my mom. I didn't want to work a job. So I had to find a way. And I started reading books like Think and Grow Rich. I read Think and Grow Rich when I was 18. Guys, I remember keeping that same book for many years. I probably still have that same one now, but I read Think and Grow Rich and something happened. Something ignited on the inside of me that made me realize that, whatever the mind can conceive, it can achieve. And so I began to dream big. I always tell people to learn to live in your imagination. Don't live in what's happening right now, which some people call it their reality. I don't even believe in reality. I believe in living in your imagination because the image of yourself creates your nation. And so when you begin to see yourself for the person that you want to become and you begin to work towards it, anything is possible. So, guys, right now I'm pregnant. Many of you guys know me from the network marketing industry. Many of you all know me from the Amateur Millionaires Club or wherever you may know me from. I believe that the best is yet to come. I believe that you guys have not seen the best of Stormy Wellington. I know that there's so much more, so many more doors that God is opening for me. I got married back in December to a wonderful guy, Mr. Daryl Jones. We're expecting a son, Daryl Jones Jr., October 22nd. And so my goal right now is to be an amazing mother. I've kind of began to set up things that's going to allow me to transition to be able to be home more. Of course, for you that know me from network marketing, made it to the top in 2 companies within 4 months. I'm a record breaker. I like to tell people that, I'm always going to find a way to win. Losing is not an option for me. I came here to win, and I'm going to win. And so right now, my whole focus is to be a better mother for my 2 kids and my son to be a better wife for my husband, to be able to have more freedom. And so what's next for Stormy Wellington, guys? I have a new book coming out. You guys are actually the first to know about this, Ayana, by the way. The book is going to be entitled The Truth About Network Marketing, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I'm fired up about that book. I'm going to have some people in the book with me as well. It's going to be an amazing book. It's going to help so many people really understand the industry of network marketing. My goal is really to have, multiple streams of income, but to still be able to pour into the lives of people, because for those of you that don't know this, I'm a person that has more passion for people. I strive for significance rather than success. I can have all the money in the world, but if there's no one that I know that I touched that's succeeding like me, I don't feel accomplished. And so I always strive for significance versus success. And so my new book is coming out. I signed a reality show deal that will be coming out in 2014. I can't tell you the name of the show, but it's exciting. We'll be filming it back in my hometown. I'll be moving back to Miami really soon. Actually, Fort Lauderdale area, but we'll be filming in Florida, of course. I've been doing a lot of internet marketing. I'm loving what I've been able to learn, guys. I believe that knowledge is power. And the Bible says that people perish for lack of knowledge. And so about 2 months now, I've been really getting involved in internet marketing, mainly because I'm someone who likes to be innovative. When I look at where the world is going, everything is so technology based. I got my HP right here. I got my Apple right here. I got my Apple phone right here. Ayana has her iPad and your Galaxy and your smartphones. And when you look at apps, and for those of you that don't even know this, many grocery stores are going to do away with the cashiers because everything is going to be so digital now. So I like to be innovative. I like to be ahead of the trend. So I've been learning a lot about internet marketing. So that's going to be another stream of income. I'm going to be doing a lot of online marketing and coaching and helping people to brand themselves. And of course, guys, when you look at my future in terms of me being a mother, that's another priority for me, to be able to really mother my child, because I have both of my children at very young ages. And so the best is yet to come. And for everybody that's watching this video, I just encourage you to never give up. Never let go of your dreams. Don't allow anyone to steal your dreams, not even you. A lot of times you can be your worst enemy. Your past failures can affect you. Even your past success can affect you. A lot of people allow their memories to be bigger than their dreams, and I can speak on that from my own experience of holding on to what was as opposed to what's to come. And so I just encourage you guys to be open-minded, seek knowledge, don't be afraid to step outside the box. Don't allow anybody to box you in. If I can do it, you can do it. Trust me, there's still days right now that I have to fight myself from frustration. There was a point in my life that I was in a depression, and people didn't even know that. It was mainly because I was allowing my circumstances, what people would say is real, to affect me, and it wasn't even real, because I had forgot that I live in my imagination. So guys, I just encourage you to don't give up, don't quit. If it's something that you want to do, guys, go out there and do it. Do not seek the approval of others. That's another thing. A lot of times we have an idea, and you go talk to your mom, and your mom may be negative. You may talk to your best friend, and she may be negative, because, guys, the dream that you had, God gave you that dream. And remember, nobody can dream a bigger dream for you than God. So whatever it is that you want to do, go out there and pursue it, because I believe that the sky is the limit. And remember, if I can do it, you can do it, okay? Anything that you want to do, you can do it. So go out there and make it happen. Remember, I stay ready, so I don't have to get ready. Goodbye. Bye-bye.